Hi, I'm Joe Montana with CCR Wealth Management. I'm part of our corporate services team here, and as a group we service 300 plus retirement plans across New England, which includes several thousand plan participants. Our role is to help employers and plan participants get the most out of their retirement benefits and make sense of everything that goes into a 401k plan. Today I wanted to share with you 3 key focus points for preparing for retirement. Since there tends to be a lot of noise out there regarding retirement, we thought it might be helpful to boil down some of these concepts into just the ones that are the most impactful. These concepts are time, patience, and engagement. So the concept of time. The one thing I hear more from plan participants that I sit down with every day than almost any other comment is that they wish they started earlier, especially folks who are nearing the end of their working years. I hear it over and over again. I wish I had more time. I wish I started saving earlier. Whether you're in your early 20s and you have access to a 401k plan here for the first time, or you're in your early 50s and you're just realizing that you're underfunded for retirement and you need to make some changes, now is really the time to act. You'll never have more time, more of a runway to your retirement date than you do right now. So with every day that you wait to take action, it becomes more of a difficult task to complete. And basically, the longer you wait, the more money you'll have to put aside in a shorter period of time at the end of your career. Let's take an example. For an average earner, somebody that earns maybe $50,000 a year, if they were to start saving at 25 throughout the course of their career from 25 to 65, they could save something on the order of 9% of their income and retire pretty well and be able to maintain their standard of living. Now, if that same person started saving at the age of 40 instead of 25, they'd have to make an adjustment and save about 20% a year. If you wait till you're 50, even worse, you'll need to save about slightly over 40% of your income to reach that same milestone and outcome in retirement. The takeaway from this, we recommend starting where you are, saving what you can, even if that's a modest contribution at this time, with the goal in mind of saving 10 to 15% for retirement. And as we just talked about, if you're further along and you haven't done any retirement savings, you're definitely going to have to save more than that 15% mark. But my advice would be just to get started, get used to the process of having some money withheld from your paycheck and getting yourself in a program where you slowly increase that amount over time. It's really steady, small incremental changes that we see people have the best luck with, and that's really how you get the snowball rolling for retirement. And we come to our second point, patience. Preparing for retirement is a long-term project, one that might span the course of several decades. So it's important that we take the long view. It's important that we anticipate that there will be ups and downs along the way, and acknowledge that there might be some opportunity in investing consistently through markets, even during times of market pullback. Invest the same amount with each paycheck, and you will naturally buy more shares when prices are lower and fewer shares when prices are higher, thus bringing down your average cost over time. The U.S. stock market, as measured by the S&P 500, has provided an annual return of about 9% over the last 100 years, a return that would allow you to double your investment every 8 years. This is a great wind in our sails, but it's important to realize this does not mean your investment is going to return 9% every year. The truth is, investment returns will come in a more random pattern than that. The Great Recession is a great example of this. The stock market lost 38% in 2008. In 2009, when many folks thought it was a terrible time to be an investor, the market rebounded, gaining 23%. Looking back at that decade, through all the ups and downs, the average return was actually quite close to that 100-year average we discussed previously. Set a strategy that makes sense for you. Stay the course. Remember, it's about time in the market, not about timing the market. A target date fund will provide you with a diversified portfolio that will adjust with you throughout your career. This is a great way to ensure that you're always in an investment allocation that's appropriate for you and also frees you up so that you can focus on the task that is most important, increasing your savings rate over the course of time. And that brings us to our third point, engagement. It's said that those things we measure improve. And nowadays, with all this technology at hand, it's easier than ever to measure the things that matter. At this point, just about every 401k platform out there offers a robust website with great tools for determining if you're on track for retirement or not. Commit to logging into your retirement plan's web portal a few times a year. Check in to see if you're on track for retirement. Learn what changes to your contribution rate or your investment mix now could mean for your long-term outcomes. You may be surprised what some subtle changes now could result in down the line for your future. If you take one thing away from today's presentation, know that we are here to serve as a resource for you. We're here to help you make the most out of your retirement plan or to help you make sense of other financial challenges. Please don't hesitate to reach out to our team via phone or email. We're here and ready to help. Thanks again for your time today.